What happens when your systematic attempt to secure a functional, intergalactic sanctuary traps you inside a high-stakes, fate-driven degradation matrix under the tight surveillance of an aggressive, godlike hegemony, and your only hope of survival is to maintain a strict, hyper-vigilant personal defense strategy before an encroaching shadow threat permanently dismantles your biological boundaries? In this breathlessly paced, high-stakes sci-fi noir and romantasy thriller masterpiece of absolute structural irony, territorial paranoia, and heavy administrative friction, the traditional boundaries of standard space opera fiction shatter under an avalanche of pure essence investment calculations and hyper-vigilant star defense mechanics. The narrative follows a fiercely independent, highly analytical protagonist whose structured reality hits a sudden logistical wall as the darkness turns the entire stellar sector into a lethal, experience-grinding combat zone. Driven by a raw survival instinct to safeguard her cognitive autonomy, secure high-friction asset protection, and avoid total submission to predatory administrative framing from an unseeing web of elite faction lords and ruthless extra-dimensional predators, she constructs a desperate, hyper-vigilant plan of strategic defense. The true brilliance of this fast-paced investigative survival playbook summary lies in Castleton's exceptional mastery of mass-scale situational claustrophobia, localized safe zone coordination grids, and agonizing forced proximity physical friction. As the primary targets navigate their high-pressure compromise behind closed residential shelters and heavily secured territory borders, her standard defensive armor completely melts into an elite, terrifying game of pure physical and mental survival against competitors tracking her every breakthrough in star power resistance. Every clandestine encounter, secure perimeter scanner sweep of the stellar wasteland boundary, and localized territory boundary transaction inside the Star-Crossed Saga theater becomes a minefield of potential exposure, exposing deep institutional exploitation, historic generational blood debts, and a toxic inner circle of hidden administrative entities protecting their own dark, lucrative agendas. Trapped in close quarters with an incoming alpha threat who actively monitors her combat submission to shield his own private target control from a tightening trap, the Protector's unhinged, own the sector and eliminate the threat, protective instincts flare back to life, forcing a final high-pressure alliance where a single mismanaged essence allocation or broken tactical trust means the absolute execution of their final defenses. For hard-boiled relationship procedurals, dark space collapse mechanics, and fiercely resilient underdog enthusiasts who live for complex multi-layered plots handled with narrative precision, this series premiere delivers an unput-aboutable listening experience where all ordinary safety nets vanish completely.